Hello again. Well, I was in the car listening to the president's speech. Boy, can you believe how they were sort of sucking up to each other? Obama, huh? Telling the world how great Eric Holder is. Eric Holder telling Obama how great Obama is, huh? Yeah, you know what it is I don't know how Obama's going to find another guy that's going to cover for him the way Eric Holder did. To hell with the Constitution. You know what I found interesting? Well, there's a lot of things I found interesting. Obama said that it was Holder that was the one that went against Oma. Why would Holder go against Oma when he's married to a woman? Huh? Yeah, I mean, think about that. Why would Eric Holder go against the Defense of Marriage Act if he's married to a woman? I mean, what would inspire him to do that, huh? How about nothing? You know, the reason DOMA got passed is because Obama is married to a man. Huh? But he's not even married. That's a different story. You know what's incredible? Eric's going to go on a bit of a vacation because he worked so hard at destroying the American voting system. You know what I mean? Huh? Yeah, he's going to go on vacation. And how much you want to bet? How much you want to bet that it won't be long before Barack Hussein Obama appoints him to the bench? You know who's going to end up leaving? Ruth Ginsburg. Yeah, and he's going to put Eric Holder in because Eric Holder served, yeah, I love it when they say, served the American people, huh? Can you believe how these guys were kissing each other's tushies? You know, if you don't know what tushy is, it's ass. They were kissing each other's ass left, right, and center. There was no mention of Fast and Furious. There was no mention of the IRS scandal. There was no mention of the Rosen scandal, you know what I mean? That was conducted by the Department of Justice, huh? That's when Eric says, I have nothing to do with that. Well, yeah, I signed the request, but hey, I forgot. Huh? Yeah, well, the good news is I heard a little bit of Sheriff Joe Arpaio. He piped up. Sheriff Joe, oh yeah. He said, I'm not done with that guy yet. You know what I mean? Oh, he came after me. Hard. I'm not done with him yet. I wonder what Sheriff Joe has up his sleeve. I hope a whole lot. Yeah, I'd like to see Eric Holder on trial. Contempt to Congress would be one of them. Fast and Furious would be another one. Lying to Congress would be another one. Authorizing the investigation on Rosen and then denying it would be another one. I mean, this guy could spend the rest of his life, and your life, and my life, and somebody else's life, in prison for the crimes he's committed. The question that has to be asked is, who is Obama going to find that can cover for him where he breaks the laws, goes against the Constitution? Who cares? You know what I mean? Executive order here, executive order there, huh? I don't think he can find anybody. I think what's going to happen is he's going to have a tough time finding himself one, a new one, a replacement. And then when he gets rid of Ginsburg, he's going to slam Holder in there. Huh? What do you think? Well, I mean, come on. Doesn't it make a whole lot of sense to you? It sure makes a lot of sense to me. I'll tell you what, you know, I wish I had a pen and paper in the car and I was pulled over. I would have taken some notes because I just got a kick out of the way they were stroking each other. Yeah, he's such a great guy. He served. So I love it when they say served. The only ones they serve is themselves. And you know what was interesting too is Obama said we both married up. You know what I mean? I mean, Holder got a good one and he got a good one. You know what Holder's wife does? Huh? One of the things she does with her sister. Yeah, they run an abortion clinic in Atlanta. I did videos on that too, but I mean, that's who cares about abortions, huh? I mean, yeah, come on. You know what I've got in common with Eric H. Holder? I think I have this in common. He was going through his kids. And I think, I had the roof off, you know, I was driving like a little black SL, you know, I had the roof off, the wind was blowing on my hair, so, but I think, and I got to check this out, I think he's got a son named Buddy.